growing fears tonight.
Well, fears are growing.
Fears are growing.
People there growing increasingly afraid.
Fears are growing.
There are fears.
This morning, fears rising.
Fears are growing among vaccinated San Diegans.
Fears are growing.
There are growing fears.
Growing safety fears.
Fears are growing.
Tonight, fears are rising.
There are fresh radiation fears.
Fears are growing.
And fears are growing.
The fear right now is...
There are now fears.
Reigniting fears.
Amid fears.
By people's fear of being infected.
Fears of community spread.
There's a growing fear.
With growing fears.
The government says it holds grave fears.
And fueling fears.
Fears about the spread of disease are growing.
As fears grow.
Raising fears.
Fears of a contamination leak are growing.
There are growing fears.
Fears are growing.
As fears grow.
There are growing fears. As fears grow for 200 or so.
As fears of further data breaches grow.
Fueling fears. Fears grow.
A fear of missing out.
Fears are growing.
As fears grew worldwide on Friday.
There are growing fears.
Be afraid. Your tastes so much better when you're afraid.
They'll change of pace now, and the Reserve Bank has controversially warned that more than 100,000 people will have to lose their jobs to get inflation under control.
You can't stop fucking me over, can you?
Breaking news in the Hunter Biden investigation. Bombshell whistleblower testimony just released by the House Ways and Means Committee accuses the Justice Department of giving the president's son preferential treatment.
What? That's so funny.
Isn't it?
The White House said simply, he is the president's son.
That makes sense.
Meanwhile, it came out today, just before I came on with you, that Hunter Biden was taking deductions on prostitutes.
Really? Because I charge by the hour. Thank you very much, young man. What the fuck? Yeah, baby. I can wait so good.